Hi guys, my name is Wei Zhou. I'm the CEO for Coins.ph, and I'm here to answer some questions that our community has about coins and about the current market. The first few questions about the current industry landscape, and then I think it's like, how can you describe the current crypto market right now? I would say we've been in this extended bear market for the last about year, maybe year and a half. Since the beginning of 2022, we saw Bitcoin coming down from the high of about 60,000 to basically in the $25,000 to $30,000 range. Same for Ethereum, coming down from the $4,000 peak last year to sort of the $1,500 to $2,000 range. But I think for 2023, the start of the year has been fairly good for crypto, with both Bitcoin and Ethereum coming off of its lows, rising around 50+% for both the top tier tokens. But I think the extended market, outside of sort of Bitcoin and Ethereum, I would say, we're still in this bear market right now. We're working through a lot of the, I would say, excess from 2022. But I think, in my mind, we have actually kind of found bottom. And I think, we're in this sort of like sideways sort of trading pattern for the next couple of quarters. Maybe breaking out. Second question, with the current market sentiment, how can Coins.ph encourage Filipinos to start their crypto journey today? I think that's been sort of our motto. It's like, it's never too late to start, but it's also never too early to sort of to think about it. And I think for Coins.ph, we offer low trading fees and an easy to use effort. So I think, some things, what I say is that, the best way to learn is to take action. And so I think despite being, a market being kind of relatively slow right now, I actually think bear market is actually a good time to start building your position in things that you believe in. For me, we've been, from a big picture perspective, educating people about sort of the uniqueness of Bitcoin and about sort of the applications that are being built on Ethereum. Bear market is actually a good time to start building your position. And I think, so that's sort of my answer to that one. Some of the next few questions about Coins.ph specifically, I think, for people who are new to the crypto field or just new to learning about it, I think one of the questions I get is basically, what is Coins.ph? Coins.ph is the most established, I think, crypto brand in the Philippines. I think a lot of the users, a lot of Filipinos bought their first Bitcoin or first, piece of Bitcoin or first owned Bitcoin through Coins.ph. So, but I think we've sort of built our brand and built our business beyond sort of Bitcoin. Right now, we have, I think, over 30 plus, maybe close to 40, cryptocurrencies that are listed on Coins that you can buy and sell. And additionally, we are expanding to other financial services through our app with regards to, payment, and as well as with regards to Web3 applications. Is Coins.ph regulated by the government? Yes, Coins.ph operates under the regulations of Banco Centro Filipinos, which is the BSP, which is the central bank here. They are the license sort of givers. They're the one that basically writes the regulation for both EMI, which we operate as an e-wallet. They also writes the regulations for VASPs, which are virtual asset service providers, of which we are a license holder as well. And additionally, we're also a license holder in FX and remittance. So we are fully licensed in all of our business lines by the BSP. Where do you see Coins.ph in the next 5 years? Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with not just Coins, but I actually think with the industry at large. I'm actually very, 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 very positive about the growth of Web3, about the growth of cryptocurrencies. And I think, Coins being the market leader here in the Philippines will help to bring, what I hope to do is actually to bring a lot of the international or global, not just technology, but I think, products within the Web3 field to the Philippines. We're the first licensed exchange here in the Philippines to list RON, which is the blockchain that's operated by Sky Mavis and basically where, the popular Web3 game Axie Infinity runs on. We're the first exchange, I think, to list some of the fun stuff, like some of the meme coins here. We're also the first exchange to list some of the key infrastructure play for the Ethereum in terms of Lido and Rocket Pool. Liquid staking on Ethereum is going to be a growing trend. So I think, what we want to do is we want to be the first to bring access to some of these tokens to our users here in the Philippines. I think in addition to sort of cryptocurrency trading, one thing I like to talk about is actually, just Web3 as a whole. And I think the biggest application for Web3 is going to be games. So we want to be the first, exchange. I think our platform, beyond just sort of trading of cryptocurrency and beyond sort of facilitating payments and remittance, we want to bring games. We want to bring Web3 games to our users. We've done that through sort of our Coins Arcade platform right now, although we only have one game. But I think once we finish our technology upgrade and our tech stack upgrade, we aim to add a lot more games into that platform. And I think those games provide a combination of both playing for fun, playing to earn a little bit of pocket change, and basically playing to earn and own NFTs. And I think all of these things are possible. So I think for Coins, we definitely want to build up on our strength as a crypto exchange. And for that, we want to continue to bring high quality and maybe even sometimes fun and irreverent projects for our users to trade and to get access to. But in addition to that, we want to expand our Web3 offerings through games, other types of digital assets. So what's my favorite product feature on Coins right now? I think right now, my favorite is I really want to, can't wait for the rollout of Coins Pro. This is a professional grade trading platform for that is on par, I think, with the global exchanges that's in the market. And I'm really excited to sort of bring that product, to build out that product to our users, and not just to our retail users, but actually to institutional users. We want to proliferate the ownership of Bitcoin and to proliferate the ownership of Ethereum, because we believe these are the early stage technologies that people here have access to from owning. It's like, I see it as like owning, Google and Facebook and Apple in the early days. And I think before, those type of, products are only available to, American investors. But I think with crypto, we have sort of what I call, bringing the availability of these early stage technology, I think, to users. And we want to do that in a safe, regulated manner here at Coins. And I think Coins Pro is going to be the platform for our users here to access that. And I think the other feature that I've been talking a little bit about, but we've been under-delivering on, is actually Coins Arcade. This is we're the first sort of, I would say, e-wallet to allow for our users to play Web3 games directly. And we want to add to that portfolio. Because I think one of the biggest barriers to get users to start playing Web3 games is actually access. It's actually quite complicated to turn your fiat into a crypto and then move that crypto to a decentralized wallet and then move that wallet to log into games. I think it's like about 5 or 6 steps before you can actually start playing games. I think with Coins, you can play that with just a couple of taps on your phone. We want to basically make that experience seamless. Does Coins have any plans to grow its token listing? The quick answer is yes. I think there's a lot of innovation happening within our industry right now. Whether it's additional layer 1 chains, whether it's basically, I've been a big proponent of sort of layer 2 on Ethereum. I think that's probably the biggest ecosystem for growth right now. We want to bring some of those networks tokens to Coins. So yes, we do plan to list more tokens. If Coins.ph plans to go global, what would be your first step? We operate in a regulated world, and I think the first step for us to go global is to basically obtain similar VASP licenses that we have here in the Philippines in other jurisdictions. And right now, we received an in-principle approval from the Financial Service Commission in Mauritius for a VASP license, which is a virtual asset service provider license. And we look to expand that licensing push, I think, in other regions as well. I think in addition to Philippines, we currently also have a cryptocurrency broker-dealer license in Thailand as well. So we can, and we actually have a licensed operation in Thailand as well under the Coins brand. What are the reasons behind the app upgrade? When I took over as CEO of Coins in March of 2022, I took over an app, I think, that was built about 6 years ago. And a lot of the tech stack was basically bolted on. And then we faced a lot of scalability issues, infrastructure issues. We couldn't list tokens in a timely manner. We couldn't add additional fiat, services. Our wallet didn't support, additional blockchains. We basically have to sort of almost rebuild everything from scratch. So basically to build a much more scalable platform on a whole new tech stack. So a lot of the things that you're seeing on the app side has to do with the infrastructure upgrade that we're making on the back end. And I think post sort of the upgrade, which, take another maybe month and a half, our users will get a much more seamless experience, and we will be able to add products in a much faster and a much more scalable fashion. And what can I say about the issues surrounding the upgrade, especially with some of the services being changed? It's really hard for me to sort of make any sort of immediate promises during this. All I have to say is that I think bear with us as we make these changes. The upgrade will be done, like I said, hopefully by the end of this month, by the end of May. But we are actively listening to what our users are saying and the feedback are. and we will, try to our best to basically to make sure that your user experience and then your functions don't stop during this upgrade. I compare it to basically we're driving down the road at like 60, 70 miles an hour, but we still have to fix the car at the same time. And we can't stop, right? Because our users will have to continue to use the app. And then a lot of the services, and then in addition to sort of cryptocurrency trading, we actually provide a lot of fiat payment services as well. So we hope to sort of, finish all of that for both our Android and iOS users, like I said, within the month. What Filipino word are you confident with that you can say properly? I mean, my favorite word is siksik, so that's an easy word for me to say, and I like the dish. So some of the other words are pogi, is that right? Good looking, right? Salamat, which is thank you. And then mabuhay, I know that one. That was a good one. So what are the places that I plan to visit? So I've visited a bunch of islands already. I visited, I think, Palawan. I had a really good time down there. Been down to Cebu. I have not been to Boracay yet, and I really look forward to going to Siargao as well. And then I heard about this other surfing village up north, Lonyo. Yeah, I think I want to check that place out too. But it's not surf season yet, so I guess when surfing season comes back, definitely look to check it out. But this summer, definitely plan to visit Boracay and maybe even Bohol as well. So yeah. So thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys, and then look forward to to bring a better coins to you guys within the month.